Hello and welcome back to the Brodeurland Show. I'm so glad you're here. Today's topic on the Brodeurland Show is resourcefulness. That's right. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, resources, resourcefulness, are they the same thing, Mr. Broder? Ooh, good question. Hold on to that thought right there, because I've got 3 things I want to talk about when it really comes down to resourcefulness today. First, how can I be resourceful in my life? Second, are resources and resourcefulness, are they the same thing, Mr. Broder? And third, resourcefulness is all about being creative and using what you have effectively. Now, here's the deal. You know the drill. We've got to really dive in. We've got to really understand what resourcefulness means. So that means we've got to get this Brodeurland definition going at you right here. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in and let's really figure out what the Brodeurland definition is for resourcefulness right now. So the Brodeurland definition for resourcefulness, it goes like this. The quality of being good at finding ways to overcome difficulties and solving problems effectively and imaginatively with the resources that you have. Now that you know the Brodeurland definition for resourcefulness, we really got to dive in. We got to really see, how can I apply resourcefulness into my everyday lives? And to do that, I've got 3 quotes lined up. That's right, 3 that really embody, that really take resourcefulness and help us really understand how we can take this word, how we can apply it into our everyday lives so you can become that best version of yourself. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive on into this first quote right now. Our first quote today is by Betsy Ashby, and Betsy says this: resourcefulness, to act effectively and imaginatively, to use information and available resources wisely and efficiently. See, to be resourceful doesn't mean that you have all the resources that you need. Doesn't mean you have all the supplies that you need available right now. No, rather, it means that you can take what you have. You can take your current circumstances and really make the best of it. It's time to get creative. It's time to think outside the box and see what you, yes you, are made of. You see, your current circumstances, they don't determine where you're gonna go. Rather, they just determine where you're gonna start. But also, more importantly, let's say you do have all the resources you need available. Awesome. You know what's more important? It's time to be efficient. It's time to use them wisely. Don't waste those resources. Don't waste that precious opportunity. Now, what we just talked about is pretty much the idea of resourcefulness, right? Kind of the overarching idea of it. But we got to dive a little bit deeper and we got to take a look at our next quote, all on opportunities. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in right now. Our second quote today is by Napoleon Hill, and Napoleon says this: a resourceful person will always make opportunity fit his or her needs. When opportunity comes knocking, or you know what, you just got to make your own opportunity. No problem. Being resourceful can really help you be successful when that opportunity comes. But here's the deal. With new opportunities comes a learning curve. So the question I have for you is, can you take that prior knowledge that you have, prior experiences and prior skills, and really apply them and see what you can do? Because here's the deal. Whether it's a new opportunity or a mission that you are striving to achieve, right? The key is, can you do it in an unusual way? Can you really stick out, right? Can you put your own stamp on it? That's the key. But also, you've got to be open to learning the new skills that are needed on this new mission, on this new opportunity. So that way, you can paint this beautiful picture with the new skills, with the old skills, with the old experiences, bring it all together, make a beautiful masterpiece through being resourceful, through using these new resources and old resources that you have to really make a difference in your life. And more importantly, the difference in the people that you encounter every single day. Now here's the deal. We got to wrap up this video with our final quote. And I'm really excited, so let's dive in and let's find out how we can apply being resourceful into our own lives. Our final quote today is by Tony Robbins, and Tony says this: it's not the lack of resources that cause failure, it's the lack of resourcefulness that causes failure. At the end of the day, it's not the lack of resources that causes us to fail. No, it's our unwillingness to try and start. You're not going to be 100% prepared all the time. And you know what? That's okay. The key is, can I go out with the resources that I have? Can I be creative? And can I be willing to take the risks, right? You know what? And if you fail, that's okay as well. But can you learn from those failures? Can you pick yourself back up? Can you try to learn more skills, new skills, and go and try again? Don't dwell on those failures. Don't let them bring you down. Definitely not. But be willing to move forward and see what you can do by being resourceful. So always remember, you make each day a special day by just you being you. There's no one in the whole world like you except you. And I like you just the way you truly are. It's good that you exist, but you've got to go out there. You've got to be resourceful. You've got to be creative. You've got to be willing to take what you have and see if you can be effective to make a difference in your life, in the people's lives around you. That way you, yes, you can become that best version of yourself. So until next time, Brodeurland. Peace.